Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Robot, I can do a robot mode run for you game. It's Saturday, it's a new stream day, it's a new recording day, and I am looking forward to playing some Gungeon. I've been spending a lot of time lately trying to make an even super boss rush mode. I've been trying to get the resourceful rat integrated into it, but it's not working, and I just kind of need a little bit of Gungeon stress relief right now. I just want to walk around as the robot, electrify enemies, kill things, get some guns, shoot some bosses. I just want a moment to myself in the Gungeon without having to worry about, you know, modding and restarting the game over and over and over and over again, trying to get something to work. It's an annoying process. Something you think should be kind of simple ends up not being simple and ends up taking a lot of time and effort in order to make work, which is kind of disappointing sometimes, but it is what it is. Take a break from Gungeon. I mean, that's what the other games that we play on the stream are for. Sometimes we're not going to play Gungeon, sometimes we're going to play Darkest Dungeon or Hollow Knight, or, well, starting in a couple of weeks, Dead Cells. I am hoping that the Rise of the Giant DLC update for Dead Cells is going to be fantastic. I think it's going to be pretty good. I think it's going to be up my alley. Some of my issues with the previous updates to Dead Cells looks like they might be getting... Oh! Holy crap, I didn't see him. They might be getting a little bit altered, which I do appreciate. You know, I'm not a big fan of the elites in Dead Cells. I've said that 100 times before. And I think they are going to get slightly nerfed. And things like that I do want to have in Dead Cells before I play it again, and it looks like we're going to get those changes. So I am in 100%. Abe is the Gungeon in the dungeon. The Lich. I'm the robot right now. I'm Golden Boy. I should play Tetris 99. You have to tell my housemate Chris to give me his Switch, and then I will play Tetris 99. Here's the thing. I think I'm actually pretty good at games like Tetris. I have pretty good ability to do problem solving and puzzle solving, and to be able to see the board and figure out where the pieces are going to land and look ahead at what pieces are coming out in the future. Granted, I don't often play multiplayer Tetris games, but there's a first for everything, I guess. There's a new weapon in Dead Cells that does extra damage to bosses and elites. Well, when we end up playing more Dead Cells, we'll be checking that out for ourselves. Tetris 99 is epic. I've seen a little bit of it being played by various people, and I think that it's a pretty good looking game. I think that, I don't know, who made it? Nintendo? Or are they just the host of the game, the publisher of the game, whatever they are? I think they did a pretty good job on it. It seems like a pretty fantastic little game. Get out of here, Bullet King. I realized something the other day, and it's something that I never realized before. At the very top middle of this arena, there is the tapestry of the old king, and it's covering up the exit, or the passageway that leads to the exit. But as soon as the boss fight ends, that little tapestry goes away, and I never realized that before. I don't know why. I just never paid attention to that little spot right there. But that's pretty neat. It's just one of those things where I never thought about it. It's like, yeah, there's a tapestry right there. I just never looked at it. I guess, you know, when I walk into the room and I see the old king, I think to myself, oh, he's standing there, there's nothing behind him. You know, don't worry about what's behind him. There's nothing behind him. He's standing there. Ah. What is Tetris 99? Yeah, it's basically multiplayer Tetris against 98 other people. It seems pretty fun. Also, oh my god, this floor. Multiple green chests, can't open anything. Goodbye mahogany. Might be a good purchase, honestly, because we would like to get a gun for the next floor that's not the starting pistol. Or trick gun, ideally, I suppose, so... Let's start by blowing up these chests. We'll probably buy mahogany. I use mahogany all the time, but it's a satisfying gun to use. And you get those explosions happening. It's efficient, does good damage. Yeah, let's go for it. I'm trying to, like, validate my choice of taking mahogany. It's like, it's a good gun! It's cool! Let's play Viva Pinata to relax, and music in way bright colors. I've not played Viva Pinata. I have no idea what it is. I haven't played a lot of games. That's what this is about. You guys can tell me what games to play, and I'll play them. I will expand my gaming knowledge a little bit, and we'll have fun while doing it. Some games that I probably won't play, you know, tell me to play Final Fantasy. Probably not going to, because JRPGs aren't really my bag, baby. But, you know, there's like a 1 in 1 million chance I would. My housemate Tom, I have a couple of housemates. My housemate Tom, he really, really loves JRPGs, and every once in a while he'll just play one on the TV downstairs. So, you know, that's where I get my adventuring JRPG level up fix from. It's not even really a fix. It's his fix. I'm a part of it. So I've seen him play a lot of stuff. I've seen him play Final Fantasy, Persona. There's one game that he played that features like a door, and you have to like absorb enemy, or you can be nice to enemies, and then they'll be on your team, and then you can go through like a mystical door, and then you can like merge them together to form other like enemies that are on your team. I have no, I can't remember what it is. It's not Persona, it's something else. I don't fucking know. Okay, you know what? He plays stuff. TLDR, he plays games. Cupsona. That's another game that I haven't, well, not Persona, but that's another game that I have not played, is Cuphead. You know, I've beaten Spelunky, Super Meat Boy. We're playing Hollow Knight. Never played any Cuphead, though. Also have not played Celeste, but that's a game that I might want to play as a stream game at some point, or a YouTube game. Cuphead is awesome. That's what I hear. I hear it's extremely difficult at times, but it's a very well put together game. The art style's fantastic, and if you love difficulty and fighting games, and well, it's not really a fighting game. It's kind of like a scrolling fighting game with bosses, lots of bosses, lots of bosses. Then you're probably gonna enjoy some Cuphead. I say fighting game, and I say it because you're doing a lot of fighting in the game, but then in my head I'm thinking, it's not a fighting game, it's not Street Fighter, you know? It's not an old side-scrolling, not shmup, but what's the smacking people around version of shmupping? Let's go this way. It's kind of hoping for a key in that chest. Instead, we got the t-shirt cannon, which I feel like we had very recently. And who needs a t-shirt cannon when you have the mahogany? Link5 says, Cuphead has a very good art style, but it's just okay gameplay, in my opinion. I mean, that's the thing. You either really, really enjoy that type of gameplay, or you're like, you know, the art's pretty good, but the gameplay, I could take it or leave it. And honestly, that's fair. Doesn't matter if your opinion is wrong. Oh ho ho, snap. Well, actually, again, as someone who's never actually played it myself, I have no freaking idea. And right now, Twitch Chad is talking about Lego Star Wars and Lego games, which I've never played a Lego game. I've never played Lego Harry Potter, Lego Lord of the Rings, Lego Star Wars, Lego Batman, Lego. I haven't done them. I mean, I hear they're pretty nice games. I just haven't done them. Haven't played them. Well, this is interesting. We can... Well, let's fight the boss, and then we'll decide what we're gonna do. But there's a lot of good stuff in that shop. We just don't have the money for it. We could buy a key and open up a Sinnergrace chest. We could try to force the synergy with like mahogany or something. There's a couple of good synergies with mahogany that we might want to get. We could buy a key, open the Sinnergrace chest again. We could get the egg. And if we get the egg, we can hold it because we have a backpack, and we can just hold on to the egg for a long time, and then eventually the egg is going to give us an S tier item by chamber 4 or 5, I think. Maybe bullet hell, but hopefully by chamber 4 or 5. So I don't know, I'm thinking, I'm debating it. Hold up. Twitch chat is yelling at me about something. I have to figure out what it is. Petrovishny. Petrovishny. Hey, Petrovishny. Hey, thank you for the follow. Anyways, how could I... Time is all off. I thought it was still 4, but nope, it's 6. Yeah, daylight savings time happened. Time is moved. Expect it. The stream time is going to be a little bit off. Can we afford both? 42, 30, 72. And you know what? We barely have any items at our disposal. Let's make sure that we can try to force a synergy with maybe the mahogany. I would like to get a mahogany synergy if possible. Okay, we didn't. That's fine. We gave it a shot, and we actually did get something pretty good. The crutch, I think, with the mahogany is going to be fantastic, because isn't it just going to mean that all of our shots have a chance of homing in on enemies? And with the mahogany firing a bit of a spread, won't that be really fantastic? Seems pretty good. You don't even know what St. Patrick's Day is. Is that an American thing? It's an American thing where you... Oh, crap. Level generation failed. Do 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 do. Crap. Damn it. Well, we're gonna have to start that run again. Yeah, so I mean, here's the thing. I was working on some mod stuff earlier, and one of my commands just crashed the level generation, and so I restarted the game, and it didn't load properly. So we lost that save file. That's okay. We're just gonna do another robot run then, I guess. I feel a little bit sad about having to start a run after we're like 2 floors done with the previous run, but whatever, it's fine. Oh, you get more Gungeon. Oh, what a shame, you get more Gungeon after the run crashed and failed. Actually, you know what we could do? Here's what we're gonna do. Test skip level. We're just gonna go down to the 2nd floor, give myself all the previous items we had, and we're just gonna complete the run. Now I'm not doing a YouTube intro because this is still just gonna be one video. Give backpack. Give the dragon egg. Give mahogany. Give junk 2. Give old crest. Give trick gun. Give the badge. We also had t-shirt cannon, which is not t-shirt cannon, it's like Z-shirt cannon or something. Oh my god, what is it called? There it is, T underscore. What else did we have? We also had the first floor master round. There we go. Wow, the master round gives you money when you pick it up. Why did I not know that? Anyways, this is about what we had. Oh, and crutch. That's close enough. And we're just gonna continue the run basically as if nothing happened, because, you know, it's basically my bad that the level generation broke in the first place. I was hoping that I could just leave all that stuff in there that I was working on and it wouldn't affect anything, but I guess it did. Oh well. It's not a big loss. It's just a loss of like 5 minutes, if that. It was a loss of like 2 minutes. I'm telling you, man, one day I will not fix, but I will find a way to add in the rat fight to Super Boss Rush. And when I do it, oh, it's gonna be a wonderful day. Because honestly, here's the thing. Wouldn't you like to be able to practice the rat fight? Well, I guess you kind of could if you were playing like a Super Boss Rush mode. It would only take you, you know, 10 minutes to get to the rat fight, because all you have to do is beat a couple of bosses. 1st floor, 2nd floor, Oubliette. 3rd floor, Old King. Alright, it might take you like 15 minutes. But you don't have to worry about being able to afford the nod key, you don't have to worry about having 2 blanks a key and all that other stuff in order to actually reach the rat trap door. It would just be there. How did you die? My dude. You would dig Abe playing some Mario games, lol. I'd do it. I was talking about Mario games the other day, I think. I've not played a lot of Mario games. Mostly it's just been like Super Mario 64 and then like Super Mario Land 2 Wario's Golden Coins or whatever it was for the Game Boy. I haven't played too many Mario games, but I would love to. Also, Oroof! Welcome, how are you doing? Finally able to catch one of the streams? Well, welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have 2 keys. I guess maybe I did keep 1 key by restarting the game, but whatever. If we get 1 key, we can open 1 more chest. I'm not gonna complain about that. Oh my god, I'm gonna complain about that though. Yeah, there goes the old crest. I hate you immensely. Mr. Wall Mimic, you are a pain in the ass every single time. Worst enemy in the entire game right there. 100%, 100%. I'm really liking this crutch though. Make melted rock great again. What kind of a modification to melted rock would you be interested in? I mean, it is pretty bad. It does need an upgrade. Link 5, you're absolutely correct. Super Mario Maker 2 coming out on a Switch near you, or is it gonna be for the other consoles as well? Like Nintendo Switch Wii Ultimate. God, I can't even remember what they're freaking called. I hate Nintendo for their naming convention for their consoles. And I love Sony, because it's just, oh, what is this one? Oh, it's the fourth one. Oh, the PlayStation 4. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, 100. Oh, yeah. Because you got Wii, Wii U, and I can't even remember. Does it go to the Switch immediately, or was there a console in between? The N? The Ultimate? God, I don't know. You bought Anthem. You're sad that you spent money, and you're sad that it sucks. I have not played Anthem. The only thing that I know of Anthem is that people were annoyed that it's like a looter game where you go around, you fight things, you collect loot, and then you equip the loot because the loot's better than the previous stuff that you had, and you know, that's like the game loop basically. But that in order to equip your new loot, you have to go back to like the main town area, I think. And people were annoyed by that because it kind of defeats the purpose. Like, oh, I can't just kill someone, pick up their gun, and then equip it. I have to go to the town, which is like 4 loading screens away in order to equip my gun. I think that's how it works, and I think that's what people were having a bit of a problem with. They're like, wow, this kind of sucks. I mean, it makes sense. We're not going to be able to kill that dude, unfortunately. Eat him. Oh! I think I didn't even hit the blank button. I think I missed it on my mouse. It's bad damage to take, but it is a horrible, horrible Anaconda fight. We don't actually have a good boss-killing gun. Like, Mahogany, it's pretty good at room clearing, but you're kind of seeing that it is taking a long time to kill anything in this freaking room. Okay, at least I had the wherewithal within me to use my blank appropriately. There we go. I don't know if I don't know if I used a blank because I used a blank on the secret room already, so... But maybe I did accidentally use a blank, or maybe I did use 2 blanks or whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't frickin' matter. I mean, it does matter, I got hit. I got hit twice on the floor, lost the old crest, and lost the flawless, oh no! What is the pig synergy? I think it's a synergy with the shot grub. That's not the shot grub. And I think the synergy makes it so that the pig fires fireballs on occasion, but it's really bad. Like, it is a horrible synergy. There you go, he fired 1 projectile that hit a wall and then didn't do anything else. Oh, any cannon, so probably t-shirt cannon, gotcha. Yeah, it's not a good synergy, it just doesn't do anything really. Like, occasionally he'll do a little bit of damage, but he doesn't like walk towards enemies or anything. So he doesn't fire that often, and he doesn't fire that well, I guess he does fire pretty accurately, but I don't know, I'm unimpressed. That's what it is. I'm unimpressed to the nth degree. Okay, don't get close to me. Let me make sure to activate the trap after everything dies. Makes the pig a shooty pig. Makes him an awful shooty pig. But again, I guess it is a benefit to have him. It's just unimpressive. Don't impress me much. I don't want Casey. This is not a Casey run. This is a, I use the shock grub and I use the mahogany run. This would be a good run for duct tape. I would love to duct tape shock grub and mahogany together. They're both super ammo efficient, low rate of fire guns. Being able to fire more bullets would be amazing. Casey OP, take it. Don't need it. Don't freaking need it. Dun 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 dun. I'm just waiting, honestly, for the cop to die. As soon as the cop dies, I'm getting the damage up. That's not what I wanted to do. As soon as I did it, I realized, wait a minute, that's dumb. Use the Elder Blank, you fool, you foolish fool! Makes the pork mint flavored. Hey, if dodge roll adds in the ability for you to pet your dog, they should add in the ability for you to eat your pig. You can eat the pig, he turns into bacon, and then you get a damage upgrade because bacon is so delicious. But the robot can't eat it. You gotta prevent the robot from getting any of the good synergies just because he's made out of metal. That's like a design philosophy of Gungeon, you know. If you give the robot all the advantages of the other characters, you're gonna make a killing machine. Wait, he is a killing machine. Wait a minute. So where's the problem? In the Chinese localization, you would pet the pig and eat the dog. Ban that man from chat. Why would you fix the bloodied scarf? Bloodied scarf is it's an item that I will never take. And I have fundamental problems with, not the item, like I think it's an interesting idea, but with the implementation and how it affects controls and also buggy behavior with using it. There's like 3 main problems with the bloodied scarf, okay? The first problem, immediate. The first problem is that the bloodied scarf changes your dodge roll from mouse down to mouse up. Second problem is bloodied scarf doesn't work if you're over a pit or near a wall. Sometimes it literally just doesn't flash you and teleport you anywhere. You stay still. You have no iframes. So that's the second reason why I hate it. I like using the Elder Blank here because you can actually stop a lot of the claymores from spawning in the first place. Then we're just gonna use a blank. Just pop that again. We have double damage thanks to the... Oh, I thought I had another blank! You have double damage thanks to the meat bun. It's gone now. Oh, god damn it. GG, Abe. Oh my god, just send me to hell right now. Oh. Oh, F. We're not gonna talk about that floor anymore. Flytra says, the game broke PS4s at Brickdom. Anthem? Or Gungeon? I don't remember Gungeon ever bricking anything, but maybe it did. It's buggy, I don't think it's bricked any consoles, but maybe you are talking about Anthem. I like actually reading about like game developments, issues that kind of come up with games sometimes. One thing I actually do enjoy is I read the EVE Online dev blogs. And that might sound like a weird thing, but there's actually some really interesting tidbits of information and moments in those dev blogs. There was one time when they made an update to their game that broke computers for a lot of people and prevented them from starting up because they overwrote some of the boot files in computers. And they're like, this was a very important lesson. Never name any file in your video game boot.ini, because if there's a problem, it might overwrite something in the wrong directory location, which is what happened. Which I find kind of honestly a little bit hilarious, but sometimes they talk about things like the struggles of scaling their game for a lot of players, and it's very interesting to read. But I really enjoyed the time when that happened and they just bricked computers for a whole lot of people. Maybe not a whole lot of people, but for a lot of people, and they're like, excuse me guys, I can't use my computer anymore. Dude, I'm loving the crutch here. That sounds like it's the OS's fault. It's not the OS's fault when, during installation of the game, it says, hey, overwrite these files, please. Overwrite your boot files. That's 100% on the game devs there. Yeah, those files should be protected, but all it takes is one bad file, one bad overwriting of a command somewhere, and boom, all of a sudden, brick your computer. No, I want to talk to this. No, I want to talk to this. What is this energy here? Snowballer, Frosty the Bullet Tyrant. I have no idea. What I do know, though, is that you gotta get frozen. Dude, any shotgun with frost bullets, sign me up. And the crutch, and a tight spread, oh hell yeah. I'm gonna fight the advanced dragon. I'm probably just gonna open the egg at some point. Let's take a look at it. No, it's not ripe. It's not ripe yet, but when it does get ripe, I'm just gonna pop it open. I did the advanced dragon like on the last run. I don't feel any need to do it again right now. Give me a little break every once in a while. Ah, excuse me. Do. But yeah, Bloodied Scarf definitely needs a fix. There's too many problems with it. Make a Bloodied Scarf synergy with the broken TV that turns the TV into a washing machine, and the Bloodied Scarf becomes Ancient Hero's bandana. So you wash it and you turn it into a better scarf. You wash the blood off of it and it's, oh, this was actually the bandana all along. There's like some synergy where you just upgrade it into the better scarf. If you want. Revolver bullets are okay. Let's fight the boss. It's gonna be Wallmonger. I guess against Wallmonger we don't want frost bullets, so we should probably try to drop it as soon as we can. It is one of those boss fights, I should use the wrong blank. It is one of those boss fights where you do not want anything that gives frost effects or anything of that caliber. Because you do not want the boss here to get slower. You want them to stay at the same speed, for the most part. The big problem is when there's the fire in the middle, and if you try to slow the boss during that attack, you'll just burn yourself or get hit by bullets. Oh! Bad dodge roll, I guess. Well, we're gonna get apparently no flawlesses in this run, and you know what? That's okay. The game doesn't want to give me flawlesses. I don't want your stinking flawlesses, game. I would like charming rounds, though. Unfortunately, it's 98. 98. Get all the bullet mods. It's too expensive. I can't. Oh, right. I was very surprised there for a second. Could use a Gemini rifle. Mix it up a bit. We've been using mahogany and the shot grub for like 4 floors. Maybe we'll use some hegemony rifle. Takes a lot of shots to kill that guy. Hello? Oh, you! I looked at it for a second and I'm like, wait a minute, where'd he go? Well, I'm totally down for a damage upgrade. I feel like that is something that I kind of wanted. You realize something today in... Hold on. In the Two Towers, that one Uruk commander who said, "Meat's back on the menu, boys!" Does that mean there are restaurants in Mordor? That's the thing. In a lot of like movies or video games or something that happens in a fantasy universe, they use like not a catchphrase, but like a turn of phrase that would only make sense in our universe. How would they know that turn of phrase? You know? Like, meat's back on the menu. But I don't think there's necessarily restaurants, but there's definitely going to be a, like, chefs, you know? There's definitely going to be cooks in their universe, you know? Any army is going to have, like, the person who's responsible for the food, and they're going to probably have, like, a menu, like, this is what we have today, men! We got halflings and elves. Sorry, we're all out of dwarves. You know, so meat's back on the menu. I think like that would make sense in their universe, because they don't have to have a restaurant, but a menu could still be given for like today's, you know, rations in the mess tent or whatever they have. God, I hate you guys. Yeah, Frodo stayed at an inn, and I'm sure that there's going to be a restaurant somewhere in that town. Yeah, that's a good point. Life finds a way. Yeah, I mean, this room just sucks. Pretty much in this room, if ever I spawn in the bottom left corner, I'm going to take damage. I don't know of a good way of solving the problem of that room, though. Like, how would you go about solving this room and avoiding taking damage when you enter in from the bottom left? Dude, I'm loving the accuracy in the crutch. Did Space Friend just turn him into something else? I think he did. Ah, it's the wrong direction. We need another gun. We only have one flawless. We only have one flawless. Got hit on Amaconda. Got hit on Mind Flayer. Got hit on the Wallmonger. We only have one Flawless. Okay, well. I guess so. We'll just have to deal, I guess. Oh my god. Once tried an Omelet MRE, and ooh boy, that was a bad idea. I've heard that sometimes the MREs can be pretty good. Like the military, you know, it might not be the best, but it's edible, and you know they can survive off of it. Like the military does do a pretty good job of making sure that their troops are fed, I think. Lady, just give me the Hegemony Carbine. Or, whatever it is that synergizes with this thing. Oh. Give me duct tape, you wouldn't. Go ahead, give me duct tape, you wouldn't. That one was a flop and a half. Normally they're not too bad. Well. Like, honestly, if you had to, you could survive off of those. Take it for this, take it for this. We know this room. This was our infinite room that didn't work. Our not infinite room. Really? There could be an exit at the top of that room? I guess I've seen that before. I don't know why it seems like such a surprise to me right now. I'm trying to think. Frosty the Bullet Tyrant. What does that do? Like, we're freezing enemies. Are we freezing them at a faster pace or something? I'm trying to think on it, and I'm like, I don't actually understand what the synergy is doing. What is the synergy doing? What would you say you do around here? Alright, there's junk. There's a heart. Maybe I should have seen if there was a key in the shop. No. I would love to get Alpha Bullet. Shock rounds is far too expensive. I guess we're just gonna fight the boss. We'll fight the boss using, God damn, I don't know, Void Core. Man, this run sucks right now. I feel like we're missing a lot of things that would make this run kind of work for us. The one thing that we have right now is good base damage. We picked up a couple of damage upgrades in the form of Junk and the Badge Man. So we got that going on for us, at least. Also, what does this egg look like? Egg is not yet bouncing. Maybe we'll get good egg bouncing soon, but for right now, the egg is not bouncing. We have to do it on the next floor, though. If we save the egg, what are we saving it for? Nothing. Oh, we're out of ammo with the Void Core. I don't want to use the shot grub on the boss, but I don't know what else we're going to use here. We could use, like, Betrayer's Shield. Occasionally pop out a little shield that'll do a little bit for us, maybe. I'm not using this gun for the shield, I'm just using it for damage. Snowballer shots increase in size and damage the further they travel. Really? Yeah, they do. Would you look at that? Oh, lag. I mean, you know what? That probably makes it pretty good. This is gonna take a while. Well, I mean, hopefully it's only gonna take one more phase, but again, we don't have the best anti-boss guns right now. There we go. Gemacho Libre, hey. How you doing? Yesterday I had a run with the badge and the pig. It was a bit bittersweet because I killed the lich, but you needed the pig. You fell 3 rooms short to the lich boss fight, killed it, but the pig won't be always around to save the day. Yeah. Well, I mean, just gotta get better and get good. And keep practicing. Well, that's what it's all about. Hey. I'm getting rid of this gun. I'm getting rid of Betrayer Shield. And let's also get rid of Trick Gun, which is awful. Also, Oogaloo, hey, how's it going? I was gonna say hey and I was gonna say hello, and it went hey. 78 credits is not enough to buy anything from that shop, unfortunately. We could buy 2 armor potentially, but if I can't buy +1 to bullets, I'm just gonna save my money. For what? I just don't want to give it to her. Get better items in your shop, then I'll spend money. And hi, Alex. You are late. Everyone's late for the runs thanks to daylight savings time happening, apparently. Ah. Crap, 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 crap. Freeze him. This is a weird, awkward room that we've made for ourselves. There we go, okay. I don't know why it was that tough. It didn't seem that tough. Just gotta shoot some things. Oh, crap. Random bullet transmogrification could also make things a little bit difficult for us at times. Let's not forget that we have that, you know, pocket spacebar item. Also, we should activate the weird egg. I think it is max level. I don't know if it levels up depending on your floor or depending on how many floors you take it, but we can break it right now. Get the BSG out of it. You know what? Good purchase. Okay. Space Friend turned the invincible thwomp into the enemy, and then I killed the enemy. Using the BSG, I love it. Dude, I love that. I love that the BSG shot can transmogrify revolvers. I guess we also have pretty high base damage too, so this is gonna be really nice. Spider Cat Gaming, hello. Would you say you know how to dodge all of the advanced dragons attacks? Yesterday I used Mod the Gungeon to give myself a ton of health and spent 30 minutes just learning. I know how to dodge many of the attacks. I am not gonna say I know how to dodge them all, because that would be a lie. Some of his attacks are really difficult to dodge. Some of them just seem random. Like, oh, I hope that he attacks you in a good pattern so that you can make the dodge happen. Alex, you've not missed much. This is the first run of Gungeon today. Oh, well, the second if you count the fact that the first one crashed, but we just reloaded, so... It's wiggling, so it's an item. Yeah, you gotta look at that egg, and you gotta crack it open when it's bouncing. If it's not bouncing up and down heavily, like getting full lift off the ground, it's not gonna give you an S tier item. But it seems like when it's giving you that big bounce, it's always an S tier item, or at least so far it has been for me. So honestly, I'm kind of liking the egg, because it's a guaranteed quality item if you just wait long enough. I have been potentially enjoying it. Make a advanced dragon guide. I don't know if I'm good enough at the advanced dragon. That's a hard fight is the problem. It's a really hard fight. Like, I'm not that confident in fighting him myself. I'd rather just not fight him, honestly. I could try to do that. I hate video editing, though. It takes a long time. There we go. Fighting the advanced dragon. Make sure you have a beam gun. Ideally have some reusable blanking or invincibility. Which helps out a great deal. Ooh, close one. Man, I really do need some more ammo, I think. What? Actually, have no idea what hit me there. I thought I had that dodge. What is the hardest boss for me personally? I mean, probably Rat Phase 1. One of the more difficult boss fights in the entire game, for sure. Let's see. Old King's not that bad. Bullet King's not that. The first floor bosses, second floor bosses, third floor bosses, fourth, fifth, not that bad. It's probably going to be either Advanced Dragon or the Rat, and I think that's kind of by design. They are supposed to be difficult boss fights, you know? They're supposed to be two of the most difficult boss fights in the game, so it makes sense that they are tough. Petrovishny says it's probably the Old King for him. That guy is tough. Yeah. But I fight the Old King often enough that I think I've gotten used to his patterns by now. Sir Manuel. Someone should make a boss mod of Sir Manuel. Make him the true final boss of Gungeon. You know, he nurtured you. He taught you everything that he knew. Just so that you could get through the Gungeon. You defeated the Lich, you've gotten the gun and the bullet, and then he steals it from you at the very end, and he's like, "Thank you for doing my hard work for me. I am the true villain here." And then you get betrayed. Anyways, good run. It's a shame that we crashed halfway through, but it ended up being a good run after that. Good damage. Badge man, a few pieces of junk. I wish we could have had that meat bun bonus for longer, but we lost it on the Mind Flayer fight because I thought I had another blank. That happens far too often. I think I have 2 blanks on the floor, but I've used one in the past to like open up a secret room, and I think to myself, I have another blank, it's okay if I have a bad dodge. Oops. There we go. Anyways. Good run. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.